The Simpsons first premiered back on December 17th, 1989, and at its peak was one of the best shows on television. After over 30 years running, many speculate the show is inevitably approaching its end. Whether that is in the next year or even 10 years from now, the show must come to an end at some point, right? Is it possible that the creators have been preparing us for the ending now for many seasons? There are plenty of theories out in the wild about how the show might end. Many are happier, safer options, predicting that we will see the characters in the farther future all grown up and find themselves after so many adventures over the years to be who they are. If anything, that sounds great, but not exactly original. The Simpsons has been known to throw twists and keep its audience guessing what will happen next. How will The Simpsons end? With Homer's death. Homer has transformed quite a lot over the years, from a somewhat dumb but lovable everyman taking care of his family to becoming more of a jerk and an out-of-control character with less consequences for his actions in every single passing season. And this isn't intentional, in part to keep the show fresh relative to modern cartoons like Family Guy, South Park, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, etc. But also because the creators have been setting us up to feel less empathetic towards Homer before his character begins a quick path to redemption that will lead us to his death. Unconventional, but not something The Simpsons is afraid to do, and not unheard of in today's television. Game of Thrones and a number of other shows like The Walking Dead have been killing off main characters effectively for a while now. Homer's always been the main character of the show in many ways, and we've watched his own perspective change over the years. While bittersweet, Homer's death will have an emotional punch that will tie up the series effectively. The clock is ticking now as the show enters its fourth decade on television. The cast is not getting any younger, and while the beloved show will likely be syndicated for decades to come, it seems likely that the end cannot be that far away. I can't think of any other way to truly end the show besides seeing the end of Homer himself. What do you think? Famous. Not famous.